Yello and welcome back to Vanilla Plus. I'm MG Rose and look, I've done something for the tunnel. I'm not sure if it's going to stay, but for now I quite like it. If you look, it just looks like a little snow cave. I quite like that, but I'm not sure if I like it enough to keep it. So it may possibly change, but that's not what we're doing today. Today we're just going to do a few little random jobs and have a chinwag. I know I've been a bit off and a bit strange just recently, but I can assure you I will get back to being me. I've done the entire drop for this now. Where the hell's that zombie? Right, anyway, I'm not bothered because we've done the jump, so we're going to take a dive and we're going to take a look while we go down. That looks mental. Still get the crunch of the knees though. My poor baby knees. I've filled the walls in for this room. I've been really busy, to be honest with you. I've dug quite a bit out. So yep, I've filled all the walls in for this room and give it a bit more neatness in the roof. I know this room's going to end up looking really messy eventually. I've dug all the corridors out and marked where I want all the storage rooms to go. And I have also, if I can move a little bit faster, thank you, sprint won't work, dug out the little rooms for us to start going down to the next levels. That other room's all done over there too. So I have been quite busy. I have. It takes a lot longer than you'd think to get all this lot dug out and sorted out. And I think this one, yep, this one's the one that I've already started making the stairwell on. Right, so while I get cracking with this, I want to talk to you guys for a little bit. Because my daughter today said something, and she's been saying it for a while. I just thought it was just typical teenage girl worried about the way she looks. But she's said it that many times now, it has me worried rather a lot more like. Yeah, she's as skinny as a rat. She's got a perfect little figure on her. She's 13-year-old and she is constantly worried about looking fat. All I get off her all the time is I'm fat. It's like, no you're not. And this is one thing that really bugs me with just the whole social network of life these days. It's all about the way you look, and everybody's got to look just right, or it's not. Do you know, it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. I'm sorry if you're one of these people that think you've got to go out and make yourself look brilliant and waste so much money on cosmetics and stuff like that, when really all that matters in the world is what kind of person you are. And I've been trying to get this into my little girl's head well, I said little girl, she's not a little girl, she's a teenager, but I've been trying to get this into her head for a while now, and do you know, she just doesn't seem to listen. She's a teenager, obviously. Teenagers never listen. But she seems to believe that everything's about your appearance. Yeah, granted, if you're going for a job interview, you don't want to look all scruffy and horrible. How did I do this bit? You don't want to look all scruffy and horrible for a job interview and stuff like that. But on the other hand, you still don't have to go apply yourself with 10 ton of makeup and go out smelling like a prostitute's handbag. Sorry, if you go and spray yourself loads and loads, that's fine, but just don't stand next to me in a queue. And this is what I'll try to say to my daughter. End of the day, yeah, there is an aspect of looking after yourself, making yourself look clean and tidy and neat and presentable, but to do that you don't have to literally dress like a tramp and go around stinking to high heavens and worry about whether you're fat or thin. Yeah, if your doctor says you need to lose weight or gain weight or whatever angle it is that your problem is, because like mine, I know mine's gaining weight. No matter what I eat, I can never gain weight. But my daughter's the exact same as me. She's just as skinny as me. And for her to come out with I'm fat, it really irates me, because this is what she's seen on telly, in music and everything, and every kid is suffering from the same image being plastered onto their head that they must look like this, and it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but the richest of people in the world aren't drop dead gorgeous, right? The people that have got the most success and the better careers aren't always beautiful. I think most of the successful people in the world are quite geeky. So why put in all this effort? Why make yourself feel so bad about the way you look when it's not looks, it's who you are as a person? affects you are as a person. And I'm sorry, I know I'm having a rant and that, and I know you probably don't really have a single ounce of interest in what I'm saying over it. But if you've got any disagreements or anything to say on it, then feel free to comment. But at the end of the day, as a mum, I find it extremely worrying how much effort and time children, all children, male, female, as soon as they hit teenage years, they feel they have to put into life before even being able to leave the home. And if they don't have or look the same way as their friends, they feel like that's it. They're an outcast. The world's going to end and everything's so bad. And it's just, it's just a joke. It is an absolute joke. Once you leave school and you go to have your own normal life as an adult, where you tell your own story and you live it the way you want to live it, then you'll find 90% of the time looks means nothing. Nobody cares what you look like as long as you're a decent person, right? You'll always have a place in most people's hearts. The most beautifulest of people tend to be the most ugliest on the inside. I'm sorry, but that generally is the case. Well, it is from what I've seen. So, it boils me. It boils me. And I'm sorry, I've rambled on for ages about it. And it's not really me giving any kind of political debate. And I'm checking my level and forgetting what I'm checking. Right? And it's just me basically having a rant over the fact that kids and society today feel the need to drill it into their heads that looks are the be all and end all. And she asked me, right, this is what got me irate in the first place about it, is the fact that she asked to go on a diet. Well, I'm sorry, but my daughter is one of the skinniest people I have ever met, right? Everyone I know, every woman I have ever met, have all said they would kill shit. Sorry, I will edit that language out. Every adult I have, damn creepers, every adult I have ever known, right, that has ever met my daughter, has all said the same thing. They would literally kill for a figure like hers. And she still thinks that she's fat. Not because of her own image, but because of what her friends have told her image should be like. And, well, the friends all get it either from the parents' peer pressure or telly peer pressure. And it's wrong. It's wrong. We shouldn't be encouraging our children to focus on their looks. Our children should be encouraged to focus on their education, on their careers, on their prospects of life when they leave home and leave school and go to do their own thing in life. They shouldn't be encouraged to worry about the way they look. That is what causes so much childhood depression and so many problems for kids these days. It is just beyond a joke to me that parents aren't picking up on this and aren't doing something about it. I know there's not much that can be done about what gets portrayed on telly and stuff, but reassuring your kids, reassuring them, no, you're not ugly, darling, no, you're not fat, no, it's not about that, it's about who you are as a person. And I see a lot of parents, and I mean a lot of parents, in just day to day walking to school, and that help solidify the whole issue that kids have got about looking perfect. And it's like, why? Because what you're doing is technically you're killing your skin off. You're making yourself look old and haggard by trying to make yourself look young again. Do you know, it's not again, but try to make yourself look younger or prettier, or do you know, you're doing naught but more damage to your own flesh. And I don't see logic in that. Whether it's just me being an old hag and got no sense of style. Well, I don't care if I don't have no sense of style. God, I was a goth in my young days. And I still didn't plaster 10 tons of makeup on my face just to leave the house. I still didn't worry about whether I was fat in this dress or fat in that outfit. Do you know what I mean? Or skinny, to look too skinny. Because that was one of my big problems, is I look too skinny. I've always, my entire life, tried to gain weight. But that's because I can see my bones, and I'm sorry, but that's unhealthy. That's not through cosmetics, that's just because it looks unhealthy to me, right? But at the end of the day, all the way through my youth, I never let that be the issue to me in life. My issue in life was always, well, what can I do to better myself, to help other people? I know not everybody's the same, not everybody thinks the same, but when you're making your own child feel... See, I think this noise is telling me I've ranted too long, but well, never mind. But when you're making your own child feel like they're not the best they could be just because you want them to look like something else, it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong, and it should be seen as child abuse, because at the end of the day, it is mentally abusing your child if you're making them feel that they have to look this way, or, do you know, anything of the sort, just to fit in society. Well, you're abusing your bloody parenting rights there. No child should be made to feel like they have no choice but to look this way. It's wrong. And social media does it 10 times worse than anything else in the world. Yes, it's a good thing for keeping people together when they won't necessarily be able to. I agree with it for that, but I do not in the slightest agree with the way that they are making it out, that everything, advertising and everything, aims everything at looks. It's wrong. It's wrong, and it really is damaging to children, teenagers more than anything else. It causes, like I say, it causes so much depression, so much, there's so many suicides, it's unbelievable. And anyway, I'm going to change subjects. I've been ranting about this for 11 minutes now, and what I really wanted to talk to you about was the fact that I'm thinking about changing the way I do my channel. What I want to try and do is make it so I've got more time to do a few other things that I want to do. I want to do a creative series, really, on the request of my nephew, but I don't want to do a normal creative series. What I want to do is have it themed on one theme, and then emeralds, we love emeralds, right? Anyway, and on that one theme, what I want, that didn't want to come out, is it to be like something different, something that will actually make me use my imagination, because I just get bored if I don't have to use my imagination. At the minute, currently, I've got this world on the go, which I've got a fair few things to do. I want to get a nice setup for all the main things, the tasks that we have to do within Minecraft, all the essentials. And I also want, I'm also doing my design tech world, which I am building a county style town kind of thing. It's quite a bloody large project, actually. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be when I first took it on. When I first planned it out, I was in hospital and I just planned out a nice little simple sketch of a town, but then when I started building the park, it ended up 10 times bigger than I estimated, so then I changed my mind on how everything was supposed to go, which is me. It's just me all over. But yeah, so yeah, I've got that big kind of project going there, which has got quite a fair different themes and stuff that I can do within that, because county towns didn't have the same time period or out like that, are they? They're quite a mix of little country towns and little country counties and stuff. They're all like a mix of different styles of buildings and stuff, so that'd be quite cool to do, and I'm looking forward to really getting into that. I'm just getting all the boring road layouts and stuff like that done at the minute, which is slowing me down. I said boring, I'm actually quite having fun with that if the Gamel Châtel mod would work properly. But yeah, that's another big project I've got, and I have just started a Mod Source 2 server, server with a bloke called Lounset, who's absolutely, I think that's how his name's said, he's an absolute legend, and I'm having so much fun on there, and I do want to be able to bring videos onto my YouTube channel from that. And I also want to do a little bit more live streaming, because I prefer to do live streaming. I prefer the live streams. It just means I actually get to talk to people, because for some reason no one ever comments on YouTube, which is a big shame, really, a big shame. But yeah, so the only solution I could think for me to do all that and still have time to go to work, still have time to run my household with my kids and feed them and keep myself clean, and I pressed the wrong button there. Well, I didn't, I went too far on scroll bar. And all the rest of the stuff that we've got to do in real life, the only way I think I could do it is to cut down to one video a week for each of the series. Right, so that means like we'll have a creative, we'll have a Vanilla Plus, we'll have a design tech, we'll have a mod source 2. But then, just so that we don't end up with too little out and too little for you guys like to watch, and too little progress and stuff, because I do want to keep a lot on camera, don't I, for you guys. Well, not on camera, but so you can see it, so you can see the progress done. So yeah, on camera. But yeah, the only way I could think to do that is what I'm planning on doing is having like, I'm thinking say like Tuesday for Vanilla Plus and bring out a video Tuesday afternoon, and then do a live stream Tuesday evening, and then possibly design tech on the Wednesday, which is what we already do as it is Wednesday stream, but put a video out on the Wednesday for design tech on YouTube, and then do like the mod source on a Thursday, because then that gives me the weekend to get my whole life sorted out and get my whole home sorted out, and Mondays and Friday mornings then free for me to do my work, because I only literally do 2 days a week at the minute out of the home. So I think that'd work. But let me know if you are watching and you do have an opinion on me changing the way I do my videos and stuff like that, or even about the way kids think that they have to look perfect all the time. And I forgot to be putting stairs in while I've been doing this. Oops. Right, let me know, please do. I welcome any kind of comment. I like to talk to people, I like to have conversations with people, and at the minute this isn't happening. My children gave me the confidence to start this channel. Well, what is making me keep this channel going is the fact that I want to make friends within the Minecraft community. I want to get to know other people that enjoy the game and play along with other people that enjoy the game. Something that I struggle to do with me having severe anxieties about talking to new people and stuff like that. Well, this helps. Playing Minecraft and well, not just Minecraft in general, but playing games and talking to the people within that community from that game is so much easier than going out of the home and talking to someone like that. It just makes me feel like I'm not as strange as I am, because nobody has to know really when I first start talking to them. I only really tell people when it becomes essential that I tell them. So yeah, that's why I keep at it. But it would be nice if you guys would start having an actual conversation. Say hello. I see my subscribers going up, and I see views slow, but as long as you're watching, let us know. And let me know how far on you're getting in the videos. Right, I think what I'm going to do, because I'm not far off the level that we want to be here, I think what I'll do is I'll continue to go down, get it all set up, and then I'll work out what we're having for the stairs. It sounds like we're going to have a bit of problem with lava as well. But, yep, I'll get that done, and I will let you know. Well, bring you back and let you see what we've got done. So I shall see you in a second. Toodle pip. Well, you guys, as you can see, I found the lava. Right at level 7. We only wanted to go down one more, but what I've had to do is I have turned off fire spreads because it was coming through the wall, and I am not having everything go up in smoke. Sorry, spoil spot, I know, but no, I am way too meticulous. Let me see. I'll try and get this filled up as much as possible around here. You see, not going to be able to do it from this angle. We need to go down one more level anyway. I just wanted to bring you back really to show you that we'd found the lava. No special, and to apologise for having a big old rant. Yeah, I didn't mean it to turn into a big rant, but it's been on my mind for a while. I've wanted to say something to anyone for a while, and I thought, well, why better than to do it in one of my videos. Just have a little rant and a little to do. I should have some more ender pearls somewhere scattered in one of these bags, because I was lucky. I killed... Finish eating first. I killed an enderman and got 3 pearls off him, which I've never had before. I've never seen that. I didn't realise that was a thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, I thought it were anyway. I thought it were. Pretty ironic as well to say on our mod source server, me and Lounsey, if that's how his name is said, are, well, have been for a while, randomly, mentally going insane, trying to find, let's just get that down like that. Right, trying to find ender pearls. Hi, I turned fire spreads off, that should not be doing that. This is going to be fun for trying to mine from this level, so we're going to have to go the opposite way to where all this lava is. Ooh, shut up. Don't you dare. Don't like seeing fire. Oh, still got... Ah, no, I didn't mean to put them there. Oh, see, I'm messing up big time now. There. Got that bit cleaned up. It's this, I hate messing with lava. I really do hate messing with lava. Oh, bummer. There's even more there. That should help me clear that up. Should. Alright, that needs to be out in the open. For crying out loud. Oh, this is just getting ridiculous. Right, I'll bring you back once I've got this bit done. See you in a sec. Dude up it. Well, welcome back, you guys. I kind of cheated a little. I closed it all in. I figured, well, we're down at the right level. Close it all in. We can dig out that way. Not going to dig it that high, obviously. I will probably start here and then bring it down. But obviously, no, I don't want these bits digging out. I want these to be there and there, because I only want it to be 3 wide. And then one more slope down, because I only want this to be like a 4 wide bit, but I want it to slope down until it gets to the not wide, high. Hi, low. I don't know, but yeah. So I have like this bit like that. Oh, more diamonds, cool. But yeah, and have it step down like that. I think we can work on that. I know it's been an all diggy, you know, episode, but and a ranty episode. I'm really sorry. I really did have a good rant. I can't remember if I mentioned, I think I did forget completely with me having this big old rant that came out of nowhere. Yeah, I've changed on my artwork, which you probably have seen. Yeah, I spent absolutely hours the other day because I couldn't get onto the server, I couldn't get into this world, I couldn't get into anything really, any of my Minecraft games. Not one had let me load up. My computer would just laugh at me and say, ha, you're on your own there, love. Right, so I just gave up and I sat playing with the artwork, learning new techniques and stuff I've never tried before, and I think I'm quite happy with it. I am quite happy with it, so please do let me know what you think of the artwork, the new thumbnail style that I'm doing, and anything else. Check all the artwork out on my Twitter as well as my Twitch and my Facebook. I've changed it all on there too. Everywhere has been changed. But I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do for this pole here. I didn't want it to be stone. I don't want the stairs to be stone. Everywhere else is going to be stone. Apart from the clouds. All this is some sort of stone. Every room in here is going to be some sort of stone or dirt or ore or something. So I at least want the stairwell to be different. At least. But I'm not too sure, and we've gone to the wrong one, haven't we? I'm not too sure yet on what to do with it. So I'm thinking maybe a mix of dark oak and spruce, or oak and spruce. Possibly. We'll try the oak, because I think I've got some oak. I need to go up to the top and get the spruce if we do end up going with it, but we'll just get some of this for the time being. I know there's a ton load of lava down there. This is why I've had to turn fire spreads off, because I'm just useless when it comes to anything that will set me on fire. And I don't want this world to go, and I'm pretty sure those of you that have watched and enjoyed watching from day go aren't going to want this world to go, because once it burns down, I will rage quit, I will change, and I will start an entire new world. So yeah, I do that a lot. My computer gets to the stage where it locks me out of worlds, and I say my computer, it's not my computer, because it's done it with the past 3 computers I've had. Yeah, it just locks me out of the world. I can't do nothing with it, so I rage quit and I start a new mod pack. I'll play with a few mods myself, chuck a few together and see what I come up with. But yeah, right, actually I think I might have that stone to contrast with these two, but right, just give me a second, guys. I know I'm cutting a lot, but hey ho, give me a second, I'll come back in a sec. Sit up it. Yellow, and welcome back. Well, I've put the stairwell in, well, the wood into the stairwell, and I'm quite liking it. But I'm thinking, I know I said I didn't want it all to be stone, but I'm thinking the walls need to be stone. I am. Just walking up, I'm thinking the walls need to be stone. So, I think, because I've got like the andesite paling, because it just gives it a different shade. I think what we might want, well, what I might want to do, is use andesite again, but more of a smoother one. No, because it don't connect, it don't have a connected texture. It just turns out into squares. I was hoping really for a rather smooth andesite one. Does that connect? I've never used this one before. No. That'd be a nice little nook for it, little nook design. But no, not what we want. Not what we want. It's not good. Come back and I don't have a clue what on earth I'm doing. See, this is me. This is the service I provide for you lovely, lovely people. Gotta love me. Yeah, I know, I've been watching dinosaurs. I'm the baby. Gotta love me. Love that program. Love that program. That baby is my favourite all-time character. And what am I doing? I'm looking for detailed textures on the stone. So I want it to be quite, not 100% smooth, because I do want some design in it, some like detail to it, but I want it quite smooth and free-flowing and easy to see. To do that, right, I know I've already got some of that down here somewhere, because the polished andesite is a no, but let's try the tile one. I've not tried the tile one for out like this before. Let's just try that in here. All this I know is all stone brick. Wrong button for that minute. Wrong button for that. Oh, that's not even the right block. I am trying to chisel the wrong block. That's going to take me ages to get round. Oh, that's my little girl coughing in background. I don't know if you heard, but she's couldn't sleep, so she's come to sleep downstairs with mummy. Bless her. That's what I love about being a mum. Is them moments where kids just want to cuddle up. Don't get it so much now they're getting older. I think it's going to look strange because that's different, but we might change that out to be an andesite block actually. Do you know the andesite brick? Because then it'll have the same colour, but I don't know. I like it like that for now. Things are subject to change in my world. I'm just going to do this, wrong brick. I am just going to do this top half for you guys now on camera, and just so you can really basically see what I mean and what I'm going to be doing off camera, because the rest of it I will do off camera and have ready for you by next episode, because I don't think I'm going to start doing the streaming and stuff yet, change of thingy yet. I'll get that all ready to start next week, so this week you will have your usual schedule, so make most of it, because as of next week there will be no Vanilla Plus on Monday. It will move to Tuesdays, I think, possibly, most probably Tuesdays, and we will start doing a live stream afterwards on the later on that night. So yeah, I think it might do some good, because I do enjoy the streams better Well, it's not that I enjoy them better, is that I speak to more people on them. I know we normally only ever get like 3 or 4 people on, if that, but sometimes we do get like 5 or 6, and I like that because it means I can talk, it means we can talk, we can have a conversation, and I like to have a conversation. I know I have ranted like chuff today, so recapping what we've had a rant on about is the way society makes children feel like they have no choice but to look a certain way, and how much it really bugs me, because to me the most important thing in life is about the person you are, not the person you look like. And what else have we had a rant about? I can't remember. I have mentioned that I want to change a few things out. I think that might be too much of these, but we'll change the things about the channel and stuff like that. The little differences we've made there. What else have we done? Oh, the artwork as well, the channel art. Let me know what you think of it. Do feel free to let me know what you think of it, because if it's good, then I'd like to know. And if it's not so good, let me know too, because I can't improve if I don't know I'm doing wrong. And this is one thing I've always said to anyone that I've ever given advice to. You need to find out if you're doing something wrong before you can improve on it. There's no point improving something that's already cracked it, really. I just wanted to put them in really for a light source here, because I want it to be quite well lit up. I don't like things spawning. I don't like the way things look when they're not lit up. And yeah, I'm ranting again. I'm sorry. I'm like a little old woman this episode, aren't I? I really do apologise about that. And I've done that. Oh no, look at what I've done. I forgot this went down. I think I might leave that like that though, because I like it being the 4. So what I think I might do here is cap it off with a row of that, just to break it up, and then just keep it going all the way down, you see, obviously. But just I'll do underneath there in a minute, but just roll it off like that, because I think that'll look quite good. Can't really see it properly here, can we? Right, so where did that one stop? That one stopped where I put the glowstone, I think. Do you know, there's something that I've not actually had yet so far this episode is any silverfish spawning. I know I'm probably jinxing myself now, but I had loads while digging all this out. Absolutely loads of the blooming things. And since filming, none. None whatsoever. I like it, because I don't like them. They're a pain in the backside. Absolute pain in the backside. 9 times out of 10, whenever the bloody come out of a rock, I end up breaking something. Just hitting them. And I think I may have, no I am. And I thought I'd messed up. I thought I'd done a typical me and made a mess somewhere. Right, well yeah, just let me put that block there, please. Thank you. Right, that area is looking really dark. Really dark. See if one at this level will make any difference to it. Yeah. And we'll do another one over here. Oops, wrong one. That one. That. Followed by that. Followed by that. There. Right, let's get this last one in, and then we can take a, well, not take a step back, so we won't be able to see properly, but we'll budgie round so we can see a little bit, and then I think we can call it an episode, and I can carry on working on it. Ready for the whole all new, all changed next week, which I think I am going to stick to what I've said. I think it's fair, it's simple, and I can do it, I reckon, without it affecting too much. Let's just change that back to normal stone, shall we? Yeah, without it changing too much of our well, my personal life at home, like my time that I have, because like I say, going back into doing like the volunteering in the mornings and stuff, I still need to make time for myself and my kids. So yeah, I think it'll help fix everything. think might change that to a poll because I don't like how big and bulky it is. But you'll see that in next episode. This is what we've come up with so far for this episode. We'll go stand a bit further down here. We might be able to see it a bit better. Yeah, ignore the roof. But this is what we've come up with so far for this episode. If you have liked and enjoyed, please do leave a like. I'm sorry about the big rant. I'm sorry about all that. But end of the day, I think it needs to be said. And the more people that are willing to stand up and say, look, yeah, looks at everything, I think the better the world would be. The happier people would be. And the more friendly the world would be. Right, anyway, my rant over. You have all been absolute legends for listening to it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know I have enjoyed recording it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Twitch and never miss a single thing there. And don't forget to check out all the new artwork. I think it's cool, and let me know what you think of it down below. I will see you all later. Well, I've been MG Rose. No, I will see them all later, not you all later. I will see them all later. And then I will reply and all the rest that goes with it. So sorry, I said that in my head right, but never came out right. I've been MG Rose, as usual. All the camuddle and bubble and all that chat. You've all been absolute superstars. Thank you for watching. And bye.